out.
Woo. Oh.
We're going on YouTube, baby. Yeah. We're going on Rosy, boys. You're up, Mel. That's you. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Get after it.
Woo! Hey! Woo! Round of applause! Round of applause!
So it's only been like a couple days since we posted or made a video. You know, like life and work and family. You know, just stuff. But it's been a minute since we made a video. So we're gonna do something with MONTY LOOKS over there. So I'm gonna get here in the shop, get it all cleaned up. Oh, it's already unlocked. I don't even need to unlock it. I don't even need these keys. Well, we've been working on the old dad semi. It's not bad in here, but need to clean it up. We're gonna pull Monty in and hopefully figure out how to mount these cool fenders. Because we've only had them for like almost a year now, and Monty just looks like a regular old truck out there. So we want him to look cool. So me, like a dummy, I said before, these fenders are for a long bed. Monty's a short bed. So I've got to hack those up so they work. So I'm gonna get the shop cleaned up because it's kind of a mess. There's stuff everywhere, our homemade fab table and just stuff from working on our dad's new semi. Look at them paddle tires. So I'm gonna get things cleaned up, make a little room, and see about getting these fenders on Monty. Okay, got the shop cleaned up, got all the crap out of the way, for the most part. We're gonna pull MONTY LOOKS in. Get some fenders on, make them look like an actual pre-runner, make them look a little more aggressive. I have to pull off this rear bumper, cut off all this ugliness. Front one's just bolt in, a little bit easy. But let's get to it. Oh, it's hot in here. Everything's really hot. Seatbelt's on my butt, really hot. Stick it in the hole. Put this on here. Do the thing. See if its batteries are dead or not, huh? Oh, can't wait till that turbo LS is in here. Be way cooler. Okay, folks, we got Monty in the shop. Got Pops here. We're gonna put you in a time lapse. We're gonna rip these front fenders off and get those cool ones on right there. Make Monty look like an actual pre-runner, a little more aggressive, so he doesn't look like a regular old truck driving around. People will think we're cool. So let's get a time lapse. Let's get these front fenders off. So I'm over here thinking, these are gonna be easy fenders, we'll just unbolt them to come right off. They don't come right off. I mean, we got one off. We probably have spent, I don't know, my watch says about an hour, taking one fender off. I thought there was like this cool inner fender that stayed right here, because this has got some wiggle to it. So now we're gonna have to build something that goes from here to there. Yeah, no, not easy. So now we're gonna work on the other side and see if we can get that one off and then figure out how to support the front end, because it's a bit flimsy. But that was not easy. And just like that, we got the other side off. Those were not easy.
No.
Pain in the absolute butt. These cool little studs right here.
Two little pins.
They wrap around, the fender wraps around and goes over those. So you gotta get real aggressive and pop those off. But they're off. We definitely need to support this. It's kind of flimsy. You know, it's cool. Probably make some angle iron pieces and hold that together. So we're probably gonna figure that out. Get those supported, get it where it needs to be, and then put those fenders on. So we're gonna figure out our supports. Hopefully we can get it done today and I don't have to go get material. Yeah. We're gonna figure out that. So we're all on to the next day of putting fenders on MONTY LOOKS. Got Brandon here with us.
Yeah.
We're gonna, the front, we gotta get some material tomorrow on Monday so we can make some supports for the front. So we moved on to the back. Brandon's taking out the lights. We've got to get off the bumper. And once we get those off, we will kind of put up, I don't know what the fenders are. You know, that one's kind of sitting over there. It's kind of long, you know, because I thought we had a long bed. I'll teach a short bed. So
Short bed?
Yeah. We're about 14 inches too long. So we're gonna get off everything, kind of rough cut these, get an estimate about where they need to be, and then cut out this outer skin. Let me get back so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna cut this outer skin. Basically gonna give us about a 6-inch leeway to put some rivet nuts in, and we're just gonna trim it all out, trim out the wheel well, and slap them on. And then Monty will look like a PreRunner.
Sounds extremely simple when you put it that way.
Yes.
But, no, I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
You know, he's probably right, you know, because I'm like, oh, front fenders will just bolt right on, just take them right off, throw them on. Yeah, those were a pain in the butt. But if you look down here, I mean, you see that that bulge? Monty's starting to look cool.
A little poke on there.
So we're gonna get this rear bumper off and start cutting some fiberglass, and it's gonna be cool.
Hey-oh.
Well, we got those off. You know, who would have thought that, like, how old is this truck? Like almost 30 years?
This is a 1995.
It's a 1995. And everything's real rusty on these bumpers. It's like 4 or 5 days old. Everything's rusty. And there's a lot of dirt. We got that off. So now we're going to just pick a fender, pick a side, and we're going to cut it at like, how many inches?
85.
85
Actually,
inches.
86.
We're going to cut it at 86 inches. We're going to plop it up on there and see how it fits. That's some
What?
that's some high quality.
This is all going to be gone soon,
Yes.
so it won't even matter.
Well, all this ugliness will be gone.
All
So
the rest is going to be out. We're going to have these bad boys on.
it's classy
Mine's
units.
going to look a whole lot cooler
Oh,
than it does now.
what do you guys see right there? Oh wow!
Don't look at that.
We got some panels. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna cut one of these up and see how good we can cut this fiberglass, and hopefully it doesn't look like crap.
Yeah. Here we go.
What you doing here, Brandon?
Well, you see, since we are dumb, and we messed up, and we ordered some fenders that are about 2 feet too long, we gotta cut them.
First of all, we are not dumb. I am dumb. I assumed we had a long bed. I even think Brandon told me we have a short bed. But you know what? We're going to test out our fiberglass skills, and we're just going to cut these magnificent McNeil flared fenders.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
We got
we're going to get to cutting.
buzz saw. We're gonna measure out to where we need to be because we need to cut off this end because this would be the front end that would go around the front of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't want to cut off that back side because that's where the wheel well will actually line up perfectly,
This all lines up great.
as well as the tail light. So we don't want to cut off anything off that end because I'll just screw it all up. So we got to cut off this end and then leave some that we can wrap around the front of the bed and help hook it up. That way we have a solid, firm fender
Yes.
and it doesn't snap off on us.
So we're going to get a measuring stick out, a coloring stick. We're going to cut these. Yeah. Okay.
Let's not mess this up.
Okay. Alrighty, folks. We got our PPE. You know, it might be kind of loud because we got a fan going. But we got a cool line. We're gonna make a cut and see what happens. Well, let's see if we mess this up or not. I mean, we're professional powder coaters, professional sandblasters. Now add into the list professional fiberglass workers.
What can I say?
We can do it all.
Kind of the best around.
Let's see how she matches up to the bed now, huh?
What we can do.
Okay.
So while Chad's over there getting his knee pads strapped up, I'm gonna show you what we got. Got all this marked out. So this is be the part of the fender that we actually cut out. You'll see. We cut all this out, get rid of all this rust. We're gonna come along down, and we're just gonna cut out these sections on each side. There's fender mounts under there that we're going to utilize that we'll reuse for these fiberglass ones that will help us hold them on there. Maybe.
That works.
So yeah, we got this cut out, and now we're gonna get to cutting out. It's a little bit stressful, a little bit worried, but it's gonna look really good, I think. It's gonna look really nice. So hopefully it turns out, and we'll find out in just a second.
All right, folks, moment of truth. Here we go.
Should I go down?
Whichever way you want to go, buddy. Whichever way works most comfortable. Well, Brandon made some magnificent cuts. Now we're just gonna pull this outer skin down, and we've got to cut around the wheel well on this outside edge, and then this outer skin will come apart. You see in there, and then we'll cut the actual wheel well out. So we got a little bit. Whoop, we got a little bit more cutting to go. To do, not. All I try to say to go and to do at the same time. To go. Sounds kind of weird.
Words are hard.
Yes, they are. I'm special. We're gonna keep on doing these cutting things, and we almost have this side ready to go. So now we're on day 3, working on these sweet fenders. Brian's been out here sanding and cutting, getting these bedsides to fit, working on getting the light area to fit. He's doing a great job.
Been a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely not easy.
No, they're not as easy as we was hoping they would be. Brian's gonna keep banging on these. I'm gonna start working on the cool new supports for the front, and try and get the front fenders on and see if we can get this done today.
Yeah.
Brandon's been out here crushing it. Been drilling the holes, getting these sweet grommets in. About ready to put on the first rear fender. He's been doing some meticulous work. Brandon's killer. He's doing great. Nice, slow.
Doing the best I can.
He's doing great work, fellas. Great work. Look at that. Look at that. The nicest fit. Custom.
Nice.
Let's watch him drill. Let's watch this master. How's it work? Professional. Again. Wow. Well, should we go throw it on and show the people what it looks like? Or should we go drill holes in the other side first? So we've got our holes marked over there. We haven't put any rib nuts in yet. So we're gonna make some holes real quick in the fender, in the metal part. Then we're gonna throw it on and show you guys what it looks like.
We'll be right back.
Out here making holes. Got a couple rib nuts in. Making holes. Doing great work, Brandon.
Progress. We're
Doing great.
In just a few minutes, we'll be putting a fender on.
It's only taken us 3 days to get the point to put one fender on.
They don't need to know that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For all they know, we've been doing this quick.
For a couple hours.
Quick like a bunny, man.
It's been a couple hours, definitely. That's all. A couple hours today is all. The concentration. Yeah. Professional. Precise cutting machine. And don't hit that tire, big man.
too tall for this shop.
Shoo. So now we got Chad over here using our fancy riv nut gun. So essentially it's like making a rivet, but there's threads on the inside so we can thread nuts into them, and that's what we're gonna use to mount the fenders through. So we just got a couple more to do. It's gonna be looking real good. Everything done, all cut out here. Got these ones in. Yeah, this is no big deal. Nice and easy. We've only been doing this for a couple hours, and so it takes a couple hours because we're professionals. We're professionals at all of this. So, yeah. So we'll be right back, and we're gonna be slapping this fender on, let it mount it up. It's gonna be looking sweet. All right, here's a moment of truth. Got the rubber grommets in there, got the rib nuts in, and we're gonna try to make sure we got them all lined up, see what we can do. And hopefully at the end of this we have a fender.
Yeah.
And here it is. Here it is. Moment of truth. Last one. Getting it on. Yeah. Man, what do you know? It's on there. So basically what this means is that we are professionals at ordering the wrong size flared fenders to begin with. Then we're professionals at cutting them and measuring them to fit correctly, with a lot of measuring, cutting, sanding, putting them up there, checking, measuring some more, sanding some more, trimming some, professionals, and then putting in these rib nuts, getting them mounted up. So we're professionals, what can we say? We can't help it. It's just what we do.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're here with one fender. Definitely only took us a couple hours to figure out. Tighten up the last one. And there you have it.
The only thing we got left to do is we got mounts here in the corners. Yep. We've got to put a nut and bolt through and keep those corners from being flimsy.
We got mounts down here that we'll use to mount these on. And that'll keep the corners nice and tight, keep them from moving around. But other than that, we got some flare on there. They're not a huge flare, but they're good enough. And they're freaking sick. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Feel good.
Nice to see these on Monty finally not laying around the
Not
shop.
bad. They've been laying here on the side of the shop for months because we weren't sure what to do. So we got those on. Feels good. And then we got some more fab work we got to do for the front fenders. And then, unfortunately, we still have one more bed fender to do.
Yay!
And but since we're professionals now, we already know exactly what we got to do to get it on there mounted up, so it's not going to take us near as long to get done. Hopefully. So all right, here we go.
Folks, after a few hours of tough work, we have the last fender on Monty. We just got to do the mounts.
Yeah.
So we got both the front fenders on. See if you can, let's give you a profile here, you know, see? It's got some bolts there. And we got the fan on because it's hotter than piss, so we're blowing out all the fiberglass dust. Well, we finally have the fenders on Monty. There's a little bit left to do. We have to relocate the battery to the bed. But that's not gonna be a big deal because it normally mounts over in the corner on the fender, and the fender's not there anymore. So we gotta put a battery in the bed. But ooh, hopefully that shows up on camera how you know, it's a mild bulge, but it's looking good.
We didn't want to go huge poke, but we wanted a little something to show.
And we're on that pre-runner status.
Yeah.
So we're gonna drill a couple more holes, mount these bad girls, that last one, and finally be done with these fenders after just a couple hours of working on it.
Yeah. Only like 2.
So let's go drill some more holes and get this thing done. All right, got Brand put in the last riv nut, and we're gonna get this fender on. Look at them muscles. Magnificent job, Brand. Excellent form. Professional in everything he does. Whew. Well, we got this fender. She's ready to go on. Tell me how you feel, Brand.
Dang.
Okay, that's a great response. All right, Brandon.
Here's the moment.
Go ahead and get that fender on there, buddy. Show us how it's done. Oh, just like that. Good enough. You know, there's been harder projects we've done here on Monty, but we were very, what's the word I'm looking for? Overconfident in the easiness these fenders are going to be. They were not easy. We're about 3 days, 3 full solid days working on these fenders. They kind of kicked our butts. So we got them on. So we're gonna throw some bolts in and be done with this.
Yeah. Fine. All right. Chad's tightening up that last one. Wow. Look at that.
So we got the sweet mounts put here in the corners.
Yeah.
To keep those from being wonky, but well, we're there.
Not bad. Look at that. See, not a bad job. We're doing all right. We're professionals, what you would call.
Definitely.
So it's not bad. Looks good. Then we got the fronts on. Looks nice. Basically, front end put back together. Headlights back in.
Nice with the prop.
Yeah. We'll figure that out in a second. Yeah. But other than that, fenders are on. Finally. We're done with that. Fenders are on, good to go. Now we just got some very small minor details to work out, figure out, and then we can probably drive them onto you pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. It looks good. You know, the fenders got kind of beat up as we fought with them, and they're dirty as hell now. But they look good. You know, we got the look we want. We got those, you know, those bulgy fenders. Got that slightly PreRunner look. And he's looking a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, proud to call him mine.
I think that's probably gonna do it for this video.
Yes.
Fenders are on. Things are taken care of. We got a few things to figure out in the next one. But
next video coming up, we're gonna be rallying Monty. We're gonna take him out. We're gonna send him because we've done a bunch of work on him. We took him out a little bit at Easter out of the dunes. We're gonna go out and we're gonna get a little more rowdy. We're gonna do a little more outside shots so we can see what Monty's doing. You see?
yeah.
So we'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Take it easy. Peace.